Peru News Today, all you need to know about Peru. Government workers resign after Fujimori's humanitarian pardon. The impact of humanitarian pardon granted to former President Alberto Fujimori has triggered several resignations from government workers. Humanitarian pardon granted by President Pedro Pablo Kuczynski to former President Alberto Fujimori, who was serving his 25-year sentence, has triggered a considerable number of issues in Peru, especially in Lima, where crowds have protested in order to express their rejection to this controversial decision. Among the consequences caused by this decision, several government workers have also decided to end their employment relationship with the state. Among people who have decided to end their working relationship with the government, Roger Rodriguez Santander, who was the General Director of Human Rights of the Ministry of Justice and Human Rights since August 2016, sent his resignation letter hours after knowing the pardon was granted. Rodriguez pointed out that there were ethical and legal reasons that made former President Alberto Fujimori unable to receive a humanitarian pardon. Daniel Sanchez Velasquez, now the technical secretary of the high-level multi-sector commission, resigned because, in his opinion, there is an essential incompatibility between promoting a public policy of reparations for victims of violence related to terrorism, and letting free the person who responded with terrible crimes that contributed to the suffering of the Peruvian society. Also, Victor Quinteros Marquina, Director of Registration and Forensic Investigation, resigned his position, arguing that there are not enough reasons to provide a pardon in favor of the former president. Quinteros mentioned that the act was arbitrary without valid support or any kind of consideration or respect for victims of crimes attributed to Fujimori. Visit at www.perunewstoday.com. Also follow on Facebook and Twitter.